Welcome to Change Bites with Rafa Mustafa, where change management insights are shared in small, practical bites. Tune in for actionable tips and real-world strategies, with an infographic summary available on the Agile-Brainz LinkedIn page and website. Let's dive into today's episode.
It started with an ambitious goal: implement Agile across the entire organization. Leaders were excited. Consultants were on board and ready to assist. But there was one thing they didn't see coming: change fatigue. Employees were already stretched thin, and the idea of yet another transformation began to spark more anxiety than enthusiasm. The question was clear: how could this be turned around? What steps made the difference? Stick around, because I'm taking you inside this transformation story. Welcome to Change Bites, where we take a bite-sized approach to navigating the complexities of change management. Today, I'll be sharing the story of an Agile implementation project and how I tackled one of the biggest hurdles: change fatigue. This episode is for anyone managing change in their organization who wants to keep their teams engaged, energized, and on board. My client was a mid-sized company in the tech industry, excited to adopt Agile. The leadership team had read the success stories and wanted to bring those benefits, like faster decision-making and better collaboration, into their organization. But what they didn't account for was the human side of the transformation. Employees had already been through multiple initiatives that year: an IT system upgrade, a restructuring, and now Agile. While leadership saw an exciting opportunity, employees saw more work, more disruption, and frankly, more stress. And that's where change fatigue started to creep in. The first step I took was listen. I formed a cross-functional focus group with representatives from every department. This group wasn't just for show. It became a space where employees could voice their concerns and share ideas about how Agile could work for them. For instance, the marketing team raised concerns about fitting sprint planning into their campaign cycles. Based on their feedback, we adjusted the process to give them more flexibility. Involving employees in this way wasn't just about gathering data, it was about giving them ownership of the change. Next, I prioritized building trust across the organization. I worked closely with the CEO to design and implement bi-weekly Q&A sessions that prioritized transparency and open dialogue. These weren't scripted presentations. They were candid conversations designed to address employees' real concerns. I ensured the leadership team was equipped to handle tough questions and openly acknowledge the challenges of adopting Agile. By fostering this environment of honesty and collaboration, the CEO was able to validate employees' concerns, reinforcing trust and demonstrating that their voices truly mattered. This approach significantly strengthened the organization's foundation for change. With trust established, it was time to ensure everyone stayed informed and aligned throughout the Agile transformation. I knew that clear, consistent communication would be the backbone of this effort. To achieve this, I created a detailed communication plan that kept everyone in the loop. Weekly email updates outlined what was happening and what to expect next. A Teams channel served as a central hub for frequently asked questions and quick responses to employee queries. People leaders facilitated team meetings to personalize the change narrative, addressing specific team concerns and highlighting the benefits of agile adoption. This wasn't just about broadcasting information. It was about creating meaningful dialogue and ensuring everyone felt heard and included in the process. To ensure employees felt prepared, I rolled out targeted training and support. E-learning modules covered agile principles, roles like product owners and chapter leads, and ceremonies like sprints and retrospectives. On-site workshops provided hands-on practice tailored to team needs. Department-specific change champions became go-to resources, providing daily guidance and reinforcing agile behaviors. These champions were instrumental in fostering a supportive environment and peer learning. To address the risk of overload, I worked with HR to create a change calendar. The client didn't have a dedicated change management office or project management office to coordinate multiple initiatives. This lack of centralized oversight had previously led to overlapping projects and employee burnout. By introducing a change calendar, I helped the organization prioritize and sequence initiatives effectively. For instance, an IT upgrade scheduled during the Agile rollout was postponed, allowing employees to focus solely on Agile training. This adjustment not only eased the burden on employees, but also ensured better engagement and quality implementation of the transformation. Establishing a structured approach to managing change helped lay the groundwork for a future change management office to sustain better change practices. Finally, I prioritized employee well-being, recognizing that adopting Agile meant new ways of working, which could be stressful. While the organization already had an employee assistance program in place, I worked to amplify its visibility and ensure employees felt comfortable accessing its counseling and mental health services. Additionally, I introduced Wellness Thursdays, encouraging teams to take extended lunch breaks for activities like yoga, mindfulness sessions, or simply taking time to recharge. These intentional initiatives highlighted that the organization's commitment extended beyond productivity. It prioritized the well-being and resilience of its people. Through these steps, listening to employees, building trust, enhancing communication, providing resources, managing saturation, and promoting well-being, I didn't just help the organization survive an agile transformation, I helped it thrive. Employees who initially felt overwhelmed became champions of the change, and the company achieved its goals of becoming more agile and collaborative. If you're facing change fatigue in your organization, I hope this story gave you some ideas to take back to your teams. Remember, change doesn't have to drain your people. It can energize them if done right. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe to Change Bites. You can also visit the Agile-Brainz LinkedIn page to access the episode takeaways, including a practical summary of today's strategies. Until next time, keep driving meaningful change.
Thanks for tuning into Change Bites. We hope these insights inspire meaningful change. For more resources, follow Agile-Brainz on LinkedIn and check the podcast notes for all shared links. Be sure to follow the podcast for more tips.